Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is September 14th, 2024. We are in the Old Testament book of Ezekiel. We're going to read chapter 4, verse 1 to 5:4 today. All right, so Ezekiel is going to prophesy about the siege of Jerusalem. And God is going to ask him to actually act it out, with each day that he acts out being equivalent to a year. He has him make this miniature and lay on one side and lay on the other side and essentially eat animal feed cooked over human dung. And Ezekiel says, hey, wait a minute, I'm a priest. I've never defiled myself. And God said, all right, well, yeah, that was a little too far. Let's just do cow dung. You can do that. Then he wants him to shave his beard. That would be something that a priest wouldn't want to do and reluctant to do. But Ezekiel does it. And Ezekiel does it because God is trying to get this message through to the people. And he wants the people to understand it. Do you ever watch one of those time lapse of a seed growing? Okay, so you see that whole life of a plant growing up in about a minute. So essentially, that's what Ezekiel's doing here with this acting out. Every day being a year, so the people can see it and understand what's happening to them and what's going to happen to them, and saying, well, we run out of food, maybe it was just a drought. No, Ezekiel, that guy, showed us what was going to happen. So that's the purpose of that elaborate display that Ezekiel's doing. He's showing the people what's going to happen, so that there's going to be no confusion when it happens that, hey, we weren't told. No, you were told. Do you remember when Ezekiel laid on his side for a year and a half in front of a village that he built? That was the warning, and you didn't listen to it. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 1 to 5:4. You also, son of man, take a clay tablet and lay it before you, and portray on it a city, Jerusalem. Lay siege against it, build a siege wall against it, and heap up a mound against it. Set camps against it also, and place battering rams against it all around. Moreover, take for yourself an iron plate, and set it as an iron wall between you and the city. Set your face against it, and it shall be besieged, and you shall lay siege against it. This will be a sign to the house of Israel. Lie also on your left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it. According to the number of the days that you lie on it, you shall bear their iniquity. For I have laid on you the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So you shall bear the iniquity of the house of Israel, and when you have completed them, lie again on your right side, then you shall bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days. I have laid on you a day for each year. Therefore you shall set your face toward the siege of Jerusalem. Your arm shall be uncovered, and you shall prophesy against it. And surely I will restrain you, so that you cannot turn from one side to another till you have ended the days of your siege. Also take for yourself wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, and spelt. Put them into one vessel, and make bread of them for yourself. During the number of days that you lie on your side, 390 days, you shall eat it. And your food which you eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time you shall eat it. You shall also drink water by measure, 1/6 of a hin from time to time you shall drink. And you shall eat it as barley cakes, and bake it using fuel of human waste in their sight. Then the Lord said, so shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, where I will drive them. So I said, Lord God, indeed I have never defiled myself. From my youth till now I have never eaten what died of itself or was torn by beasts, nor has abominable flesh ever come into my mouth. Then he said to me, see, I am giving you cow dung instead of human waste, and you shall prepare your bread over it. Moreover, he said to me, son of man, surely I will cut off the supply of bread in Jerusalem. They shall eat bread by weight and with anxiety, and shall drink water by measure and with dread, that they may lack bread and water, and be dismayed with one another, and waste away because of their iniquity. And you, son of man, take a sharp sword, take it as a barber's razor, and pass it over your head and your beard. Then take scales to weigh and divide the hair. You shall burn with fire 1/3 in the midst of the city when the days of the siege are finished. Then you shall take 1/3 and strike around it with the sword, and 1/3 you shall scatter in the wind. And I will draw out a sword after them. You shall also take a small number of them, and bind them in the edge of your garment. And then take some of them again, and throw them into the midst of the fire, and burn them in the fire. From there a fire will go out into all the house of Israel. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.